Hi Starshine, how are you? I'm TK and today I am going to be trying my first zatsudan, but it's going to be while playing PowerWash Simulator, so I'm still playing the game. But hello everybody, hello Samuel D'Angelo, welcome to the stream. I like the emotes, those are so cute. Hello everybody, glad to see you all here. It's been a while since I've done an afternoon stream. I've been really liking the evening streams, but Friday evenings are always busy for me, so I decided, hey, why not try a Friday day stream? Just to mix it up. And then I knew I had some European viewers who might be able to make it better, you know, a good time. You missed the Witcher 3 stream because you laid down to take a nap and ended up falling asleep, waking up a few hours. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm always like, yes, I am tired. I need just like a nice 20-minute nap. And then I lay down, I'm like, I'm gonna rest my eyes just for a little bit. And then I wake up and I'm like, what year is it? Oh my gosh, it's been like 6 hours. Yes, it has been a while for a stream because of the stupid heat. I explained it as much as I could online, but it was just so dang hot, and my apartment has this teeny tiny little window unit in the main room, and my computer room is like in an off room. So like the main room can be okay in the really hot days, but then my computer room is scorching hot, and I just can't be in here. So since the high was like 100 something, I was like, I'm gonna go to my parents. They have central air. It's a lot better where they are. I wanna, you know, go swimming because they got a pool. It seemed like a good idea, so I went to my parents, spent the night there, and I came back yesterday and it was scorching hot in my computer room. I tried to cool it down. My husband was late getting home, so we didn't eat until like 6:30, and I'm like, I don't want to scarf down my food last minute and then go to the scorching hot room to stream. So I was just like, I don't want to do it, but I will cancel the stream. You're just watching my last Witcher VOD when I went live. Oh, nice. How far do you get into it? That one was a pretty fun one, though. I was really hot. Hey TK, I haven't left my place since the 7th. Way too hot. Yeah, I understand. I only left to go somewhere cooler. You fell asleep at 5 and then woke up at midnight? I've done that. Yeah, everywhere is just like really hot, but thankfully it's cooling down here, at least for a bit. I think it's supposed to get up into like the 90s again next week, but we'll see how it is. I really wish there was a good way I could cool down my computer room because I just can't stream in here when it's this hot. We went to bed at 2 a.m. and woke up at 6 a.m. sweating. Ugh, that sucks. When I go to bed, I like close all the doors so like the AC kind of stays like focused on, because the main room is where we have the bed. Technically, I'm in the bedroom with my computer, but we decided that would be my dedicated like computer streaming room and stuff like that. And then the main room has the bed and the AC. So I just close up all the doors and make sure it's like super cold in there. And I got a cooling blanket, which helps. So I get it nice and cold as much as I can. And I went to bed at like 3 a.m. Because my husband has this weird shift today. He's working 1 to 8 for some reason. Normally he works like a 7 to 4 or something like that. But it's a 1 to 8 today, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. So he stayed up late last night because he could sleep in, and I watched Stranger Things the whole time. So I was up until like 3 a.m. and then I slept till like 11 because I need my 8 hours. Wish you could have normal AC. You have to get it myself and maintenance approve. Oh, that sucks. My apartment has ACs. It's just the rent goes up a little bit if you have the AC. Isn't that unhealthy, sleeping with AC on, specifically if it's hitting you directly? Well, it doesn't hit me directly. It's across the room. But they say that actually sleeping in a cold environment and being bundled up extends your life. I don't know if it's true, But apparently it's supposed to be really good for you to sleep in the cold. You can't wait for Stranger Things Season 4 Part 2. I just finished Stranger Things Season 1 last night. Because when it first came out, I watched like the first 4 episodes and then I just never finished it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start from the beginning. And I marathoned the whole first season yesterday. And I really liked it. I'm excited to watch more today. But yeah. I think before... Because I'm basically already getting into talking. The last few days I've been watching horror scary movie breakdowns, history characters right before I was watching history of the Coraline characters. Nice! I love Coraline. Coraline is so good. I want to read the book. I had the book, but I think my sister has it right now, so I need to get it back from her. TK is finally watching Stranger Things. Yep. I really enjoy it. But like I was saying, I'm already talking too much. Maybe I should hop into the game and then I can continue talking. So let's switch over, get desktop audio on. Here we go. This is an early access game, but they already have a lot of content to it, so I'm sure I'll be busy with it for a bit. I'm gonna hop into career mode, and the first thing we gotta do is clean this dirty van. Great news! Finally found a van for you at auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's been dredged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It means no one else been on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Nice. I sleep with a fan blowing on my face. It's the only way I can truly sleep. Yeah, I slept last night with a fan blowing on me. Not the AC, but I had a fan that was on me. I have to do that most nights. It's so good. I'm still waiting on them to use Edge of 17 by CV Nicks. Nice. Okay, okay. So. Okay, hold down. Ooh, that's loud for me. Hold it down. R to rotate nozzle. Okay. 2 to switch nozzle. Oh, okay. So we got different nozzles. So this one's like super focused. This one's slightly less focused. This one's a really spread out one. Oh, and this is like super spread. Is this left control switch stance? Oh, I can go prone. I can crouch and I can prone. I can jump! Oh, I jump real high. In Korea, they have this old wives' tale that sleeping with a fan on you will literally kill you. No idea where it came from. Oh. Oh, tab to show dirt. I gotcha. See aim mode. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Okay. Inventory? Okay, so this is where I can, like, change things out. Oh, okay. 0 degree, 15, 25, 40. Power washer. Extension. I got none. And I got no cleaning liquids. I watched Markiplier play this, so I'm familiar with the game. And from what I can tell, the soap is useless. The cleaning liquids is useless. Oh, the catchy song of the other dad sings in Coraline is very nice. I love Coraline. It's a good movie. I'm just gonna go all over once with the big boy, and then I'll come back to the details. I bet I can tell with that story is that maybe the wind from the fan won't let you breathe while you're sleeping. Yeah, maybe that's the, like, fear. Oh, this is loud. I'm turning it down. Probably because some people get nosebleeds and accidentally get them while they sleep. And isn't it like if the air is drier, you get nosebleeds more? So maybe it's the fan is gonna make the like air around you drier, and so you're gonna get nosebleeds. I suffered from facial paralysis doing that when I was young and couldn't move one half of my face for 2 to 3 weeks. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. I've never heard of that happening before. With like having a fan on you. I wonder what caused that. Is it? I know plenty. I've always slept with a fan, or not always, but I often sleep with a fan, and I know other people who sleep with fans, and it's never been an issue. I wonder what that is. But especially bad for sleeping. I couldn't close my eye. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. How do you sleep if you can't close your eye? Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. That sucks. This nozzle barely does anything. Okay, it gets the main gunk off, but it doesn't get... there's still so much left behind that it's just... Oh, an eye patch? You know, my sister had, my younger sister had a lazy eye for a while, and she had to use an eye patch to help strengthen that lazy eye. Because the reason she had a lazy eye was because she had really bad eczema on her eye. Oh, if you just click, right click, it holds. But she had really bad eczema, so bad that it, like, it closed her eyeball, one of her eyeballs, and that eye just got really lazy because it wasn't being used as often. Okay, that's change equipment, that's rotate. What was it to see? Here we go, that's how we do it. So I guess let's go to the more focused one. There's a removal van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality power washer. Maybe they'll hire me. Okay, hubcap tires for me. Oh, there we go. I got the tire. Oh, this one is more satisfying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's the good stuff. Oh. Oh, look at that. But also remember, everything is not going to be the same for everyone because yeah, I think that probably just depends on the person. I got some more power washing. Hell yeah. Yay, Lazy Paradox, nice to see you. Yes, it's much better today. The high today is only like 80-something, like low 80s, so my AC can actually like keep up with it. You want to turn down the game volume? Let me go into the options and do that. Is it loud for you guys too? Because it was super loud for me. Audio. Let me turn down the water volume. That might be specifically what the issue is. Is that better? Is that a spot? Did I get it? I think I got it. Yes, better? Okay, good. I think the water is just super loud. Oh yeah, get that clean. So yes, it's a lot better heat-wise here, thankfully. And it's supposed to be pretty cool this weekend. But then there's another, like, 90-degree weather days coming in the next day. The seatbelt burned you? Oh, I'm glad the lunch was good. That sucks. Get the hubcap. Yeah. Get that tire. Oh, yeah. That satisfying little ding when you do it. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good stuff. Get that bumper. Yes! Your apartment has central heating. We have central heating in my apartment, but we don't have central AC. We only have window units. Oh yeah, get that. Oh yeah, get that window. Make the window nice and clear so we can see through the window. Yeah! Oh Oh, it's over 90. It was over 90 the last few days. It was like 90 something real feel like 100 something, and it was miserable. But you have good AC. Well, good chronic. I'm glad. I hate the heat. I absolutely hate it. I would way prefer being too cold, because to me, if you're too cold, you can just bundle up. Just bundle up, like put on more clothing and more blankets. And I love being bundled up and having all the clothing and blankets and stuff like that. I hate being hot though, because it's like you could be absolutely naked and still be too hot. It's not fair. You can't do anything. Please, TK, you don't want to be TOS with the sounds you're making. I'm sorry, am I being inappropriate? You got a bunch of like critters that you got to deal with. Oh, Spook, why didn't the throwing work? Let me check that real quick. Why didn't the throwing work? Oh no, you spent your channel points and it didn't. Here, give me a second. You're gonna see behind the scenes here for a second. Throw me some love. Scammed. I'm sorry! It's supposed to work! Channel points, throw me some love. Here. No, I can't. No, go away. This needs to go away. Here. There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm so sorry. You can go and get more. Oh my gosh! You have enough! Oh no! Oh, it is perfect for a cleaning game! You're right! You're absolutely right! I'll make you some lunch. What would you like for lunch, Spook? Mommy will make you a lunch. Ayo! I acquire some nutrients. Ayo, Spook, you gonna be on VR chat tonight? I might be on a little late. You will? Sick. I know you're often spending times with your boyfriend, so I'm like, don't want to interrupt you. You're working on a model for a friend of yours? Cool. But yeah, I don't always want to bother you if you're like busy with your boyfriend. But, so I never know when I can send you an invite. You're gonna go with the business name, or do you need me to think something up? I'm phenomenal. I thought maybe Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she never looked back. People can sleep in extremely hot environments. Those people are magical. I agree. Orb Reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been... Bonnie Tyler! Oh my gosh. You got your driver's license today? That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. I didn't get my driver's license for a little bit. Like, I wasn't like... It wasn't like super late. It was like a couple years late. But it was good. Oh, you haven't hanged out with your boyfriend in like 2 weeks? I'm so sorry, Spook. That's sad. Prey has ruined your resource management in other games. Now I feel the urge to break down my gear into raw material. Nice. Oh, let me get the front bumper. We're gonna make this so clean. We're gonna make this so clean. You don't even know. You have to get like under it. Yes! I got it. I got it. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not say boyfriend? Are you not comfortable with that? It's fine? Okay. Yeah, we, like Steele said, we all have our own standard for like boyfriend, girlfriend status, so I understand. Just let me know if you don't feel comfortable with me calling him that. Oh yeah, we got the bumper. We're gonna jump on the hood. Okay, nice emote. That's a good emote. I approve. I approve. We're up on the hood. I don't know if this is appropriate behavior for power wash, for a power washer to be standing on the hood. Oh, you got more Anya? Nice. I'm waiting for the entire dub to be out because yes, I watch dubs. I don't read very well. So I do better with dubs than subs. Not that I'm against subs, but oh, I was not even close to done. Okay. I'm sorry, but yeah, so I watch dubs. I'm waiting for the entire dub to go out so I can marathon it. I met a friend on VR chat, saved her from a group of rude guys. Yeah, I've had some really rude people. I've had some really rude people experiences in VR chat, but usually I have I'm usually not alone in VR chat. I mean, sometimes I am, but usually I have someone who comes to my defense, thankfully. If you're not doming the vehicle you're cleaning, are you truly power washing? Yeah, we gotta have that power imbalance, right? I know. I know. I've been drinking in VR chat on Fridays specifically, but I'm cool in it with that. It's been a bit too much lately, so. Oh, okay. Hubcap, tire, ring mirrors. Oh yeah, I didn't even get the ring mirrors. I like completely ignored them. Oh yeah, I forgot this tire. Get down. Come on. What am I missing? Oh, there he is. Yes, I did it! Oh, your internet is bad at your job, so you have to go. Oh, okay, thank you. I will have a good stream for you. Ah. Okay. So now what? Oh, escape. There you go. Oh, look at that. We get to watch it wash. Yeah, that's nice. Van looks fantastic. Told you it'd be fine under the grime. I pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help get you off the ground. Also just met my new neighbor over the fence grumbling about his dirty backyard. I told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer. Ooh, okay, so now we gotta clean the back garden. Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, and we both down in their last knee. Who are both down in their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside. So please do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Okay. Alright. So this is a big job. Where do we start? Where do we start? What? People vote. Yo, you found KDA avatars? Nice. Ground? Okay, let's work on the ground. Let's start with this pathway. Funny enough, my first girlfriend, Florine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. go, yeah, let's go forward. I like that better than going backwards. Yeah! You got one done. Let's get this one. Yeah, Markiplier had a tough time with this level. He didn't like it too much. Oh, get that rock. Get that rock. Clean that rock. Yeah, that's a clean rock. We love when the rocks are clean. Yeah, power washing is so relaxing. I am thoroughly enjoying this. I was like so on the edge, or on the fence. On the fence, get it? The fence! I was so on the fence! I was so on the fence with getting this game, and I'm like, should I get it? Should I? I'm happy I got it. This is nice. This is very nice. I think with these I think with these like big levels, you just kind of have to find the section that you want to work on and just focus on that. Get it nice and clean, and then work on the next, you know, the thing that like they say, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? You know, you just do it little by little, and don't look at all the stuff you have to do and be like, oh gosh. Yeah, how did this garden get so dirty? Someone just came back here and was like, you know what? I have this bucket. I have this wonderful bucket. I'm gonna fill it with mud and just splatter it all over the place. He really liked his mud bucket. I'm a big supporter of dad jokes. They're horrible, but they still make you laugh. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, let's do this one now. Oh yeah, bucket. Yes. 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 Yes! No, 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 no. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. You love to see it. Everyone, what's your favorite dad joke? Tell me your favorite dad jokes. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Compared to the, look at that. You look at that, and then you look at that. Shiny. Shiny and clean. I'm taking a break for a sip of my juice and then a piece of my orange. Oh yeah, good juice. Good orange. Okay, I'm gonna do the steps next. I really want to do these steps. Oh, yeah. This is way more satisfying than watching someone play. I gotta be honest. Like, actually doing it is just... So I watched Markiplier play, and then I also watched Vinny from Vinesauce play. And I got wholly frustrated with Vinny, because he was just like... Here's how he would clean. And it drove me nuts. I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta focus. You gotta focus on a spot and you gotta go for it. That's how you get max satisfying. Here's one dad joke. A fish confides in his friend that he's not too confident. His friend tells him, "Come on, don't be so coy." Oh. Oh, there's some gunk here that doesn't want to go. I'm gonna need a more powerful washer for that. Oh, hello, flowers. But if I power wash the flowers, will that kill them? What do you call a fish with a bow tie? Sophisticated. 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 Oh! I get it. You get it. How do I change the thing again? R? No, R is rotate. You dingus. There's that. No, it's 2. It's 2. That's right. So let's do this. Oh, I don't have it. Do I not? Wait. Oh, no, there we go. Oh yeah, get that gunk. Oh yeah, you gotta really focus in there. I do love corny dad jokes. Oh, gotta get under. Oh, get under there. I asked my dog what 2 minus 1. He said nothing. Oh, or 2 minus 2. I'm sorry, I misread that, but my brain got it, but I said it wrong. Get that, gotta get that. Boom, 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 gotta get that. Boom, 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 gotta get that. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. I can't do that. I'm gonna get in trouble. Nope. Oh, wait. Alright. 2. I keep forgetting 2. Alright, back to the green one. TK, what did the ocean say to the beach? What? What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it quite a lot. I knew it. I tried to guess it and I couldn't. Did I? Okay, yeah, that's clean. What is that noise? There's like big booms, and for a second I think it's an airplane, but it's so short-lived. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can make this real inappropriate real fast. I'm supposed to be say-so, though. I need to be say-so. I love how vague some of these trophies are for Prey. I and now beat the game in the most empathetic way possible. Nice. I'm an empath, so I feel that. I usually, when I play video games, I usually play, like, super, super nice and empathetic. I have a very hard time being mean. Like, even when I play The Witcher, I think I explained this, where I try and keep, like, authentic with, the Witcher character, where he's like, you know, I'll do anything, but only for coin. Like, I'll do stuff, but I need my money for it. And even playing that way kind of hurts my soul a bit. I always want to be, like, super nice, and I'm like, Like, any of the time, I told you, like, any of the times people are like, you get the option between like you don't have to pay me, I didn't actually do my job or whatever, like because whatever circumstances you didn't really do the job as stated. There's like that option to turn down the payment, and I always say no, give me the money, but that hurts my soul a little bit. It hurts my soul a little bit. I'm like, I want to be nice. You're gonna be the cringy dad joke dad? Yes, perfect. I think that's just a requirement. If you're going to be a dad, you gotta be a cringy joke dad, right? Is there more retaining wall? No, this is different. Am I missing something here? Oh, I'm missing a lot. I didn't know there was so much still here. Okay. Oh, I got this one good. So then this one. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I missed so much. Get it? Missed so much? Get it? Get it? Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine. He woke up. How does the moon cut his hair? He doesn't. He waxes it? I don't know. What is it? I know a good plane. Eclipse it. Oh! I know a good plane joke, but it'll just fly over your head. Oh no. Can't play the bad guy in any game. I remember playing KOTOR and KOTOR 2, trying to be dark-sided and couldn't last more than 30 minutes before switching. Yeah, that's me. Oh, I wasn't done yet. I started, because my husband really insisted on me playing Mass Effect 2. I started playing Mass Effect 2, and I was going to be kind of like a really tough as nails kind of captain, and I was having a hard time doing it. You know how an astronaut pays for things? How? How does he pay for things? I'm gonna do this wall next. They use Starbucks. Cute. I like that. Starbucks has some new drinks I actually kind of want to try. I'm not a big Starbucks person. I actually prefer Dunkin' Donuts. I just think Starbucks coffee isn't that great. I think it's a little overrated and overpriced. But there's a couple new drinks that sound really good. But also, my husband has a really fancy espresso machine, so like, really, I should just ask him to make me espresso. But then he roasts his own beans instead of buying them, and most of the time we don't have freshly roasted beans. So he's like, well, we're out, so I can't make you anything. And then I'm like, darn it! Why don't you roast more beans? My favorite thing for him to make is a cappuccino. I love cappuccino because I really like foam. For those who don't know, so a latte is about it's a shot of espresso, and then it's mostly steamed milk with a little bit of foam on top, and that's how they do like the latte art. They use the foam. But a cappuccino is like a perfect thirds, where it's a third shot. It's a shot of espresso, which takes up a third. And then a third steamed milk, and then a third foam. And I like it dry, which means if you want it like it dry, that means you want more foam. If you want it wet, that means you want more steamed milk. And I like it dry because I really like the foam. What do you where do you learn to make banana split? Make a banana split. A monkey? What? I rarely get Starbucks, but I usually get it when I want a nice drink with a little coffee in it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of coffee. It's usually just like, here's a bunch of sugar and then it's maybe a coffee. Sunday school. Oh, I like it. I like it. That's good. That's a good one. Oh, yesterday I was really craving a smoothie, but I didn't want to make it myself because I'm lazy. And so I was like, I'm gonna stop by Jamba Juice, or I think it's just Jamba now. But the thing with Jamba Juice is their smoothies are like almost all sugar. So you gotta be really careful. And I've been eating high fiber lately, so I wanted one that was really high fiber, so I got one of their plant-based ones that's called like Vanilla Blue Sky. And I did some research because a lot of places said that one was mostly like natural sugars and a whole bunch of added sugar. I wasn't even halfway done. My goodness. Alright. I'm gonna do this ground. I want to save these. These look like they're gonna be really satisfying to clean. So, nope. Nope. Why am I hitting all the wrong buttons? Let's switch back to green for this. Okay. Caramel iced latte at Dunkin'. That's good. I really like getting their specialty drinks. I like the ones with cold foam. But like their seasonal drinks. I like getting their seasonal drinks. Like the most recent one that I really liked was their cake batter one. You like iced coffee more than regular coffee? To be honest, me too. I regularly make cold brew. So in the morning I usually have cold brew instead of like a hot cup of coffee. I'm sorry, I'm getting rid of my cute message. I was going to tell a time traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it. What? Oh, I get it. Oh, that took me a second, but I get it. That's good. That's a good one. I like ones that make me have to think for a second. There's a spot right there. I gotta get that. Here, let me get the rest of this first. Patio edging. Oh yeah. That's well, no. You know, I've had multiple videos in which on YouTube in which I reference power washing and how satisfying it is. And now I'm finally doing it. I'm finally actually power washing on my channel. Speaking of time travel, one underrated movie is Project Almanac, though be warned, it is shot in the found footage style. Project Almanac. You know, I think found footage can be good. It gets a bad rep, but if it's done well, I think the main theme is when you do when you do found footage, make sure there's a good reason for it to be found footage, and like, you know, have them be filming for a good reason, not just have it, oh, I just happen to have a camera and just happen to be recording this because, I don't know, I just wanted to. Have there be a good reason behind them recording it. Otherwise, it's just going to be jarring and weird, and it's not going to make sense. And maybe that's me being too nitpicky, but I just, at that point, it's just like, you're just doing it to be low budget or trying to be creepy, and it's not working. Fruit smoothies are good, are good. I like to mix Greek yogurt and tofu with strawberries, raspberry, bananas, and blueberries. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe making a smoothie today, actually, myself. And I would use Greek yogurt, strawberries, bananas, and maybe some chia seeds. I don't have any tofu, so I can't use tofu. I've never heard of using tofu in a smoothie, but that sounds like a good idea. A good way to get some protein. I don't like raspberries, and I'm not a huge fan of blueberries. I'm not against blueberries. I just hate when you put blueberries in a smoothie. It makes the smoothie chewy, and I don't like that. The found footage style works really well for the movie because the MC is documenting his journey through college. Yeah, I guess that makes sense then. That's something someone would actually be recording and not just, hey, I just happen to have a camera and I happen to be recording this. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do someone running their thing over my... My deadbeat dirt bike. I didn't say so. Florian and I would climb up and down the rock garden all day, pretending we were on rumbling Mount Ruthless and the pond was a crater. I have no idea how we explain the fish being there, though. That's cute. Use soft or silky tofu. I like tofu. I've only had it like a few times, and I've never bought it. So I never know, like, I know there's different types of tofu, but I'm not really sure, like, what type of tofu. It might be something I want to eat healthier. So that might be something I should look into getting. I love scary and horror movies. One of the franchises that never scared me is Paranormal Activity. Like, they have never scared me. I never watched Paranormal Activity, but they always looked really stupid to me. I think I've talked about this multiple times. Firm and extra firm is good for cooking. Okay. I think I've talked about this multiple times. But I have a very soft spot for the Ju-on franchise. And I could talk for ages about Ju-on. I've seen every movie in the franchise, so I could tell you which ones to watch and which ones to skip. Because I know exactly, like, which ones are actually good and which ones suck. I'll tell you, most of the new ones suck. And most of the American ones suck. Except for the first one. The first one's good, but then, oh my gosh, the second and the third one just go all types of stupid. Oh, it's frustrating. Tried to have tofu myself, but not really my cup of tea. Yeah, I think the texture might be a little weird for some people, but I actually really enjoy the texture of tofu. Like, because the movies really have no story. If you're gonna found footage, have a good story, like Blair Witch Project. I actually have not seen Blair Witch, but I have heard good things about it. I remember them trying to make DVDs the new medium for the tape. Oh, yeah. Wait, are you talking about the ring? I think that's the ring you're talking about. A horror thing I need to watch is the new Chucky show. Oh, I need to watch, like, Child's Play and stuff. I need to watch more, like, old horror movies that people are, like, really into. You know? Because I've only seen a few. I will say, maybe unpopular opinion, I do not like Halloween. I think it's incredibly boring. I think Halloween, not the holiday. I love the holiday. I go all out for Halloween, the holiday. But the movie, I think the movie is so boring. The new Chucky movies are surprisingly good. Nice. What pushed me? Excuse me, what pushed me? That's just rude. I don't agree with you with the Halloween 2018 movie is a masterpiece of cinema. I haven't seen the 2018 one. I'm talking about the original one. The original Halloween is very boring. Oh, this pushed me. You're throwing off my groove, man. I'm sorry. You've thrown off the Emperor's groove. I'm sorry. You know, I also was watching Mark play Lawn Mowing Simulator, and that's another one that seems like it'd be really satisfying. Oh yeah, the 2018 Halloween is amazing. It's strange how a bunch of horror movies got revamped in the span of like 3 years. Yeah, I haven't seen the new Halloween one, so if that's good, maybe I'll check it out. Doesn't it have the same actress, Jamie Lee Curtis? Doesn't it have Jamie Lee Curtis in it? Is it supposed to be like a sequel? Or is it like a remake? Or what is it exactly? Technically, the first 2 Halloween movies are canon. The ones after mess up the story. That was the purpose of the remakes, to be a continuation of the original second one. Oh, okay, so it's a continuation. That's why it's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it, right? There's also a new Freddy movie. There's a new Chainsaw movie, as well as counting the new Chucky movies. I actually finally watched the original Freddy Krueger movie, The Nightmare on Elm Street. I liked it. I thought it was good. I think we all have like a very real like internalized fear of like our nightmares being real. So you know, I think that works. Halloween 2018 is direct sequel of the OG movie. Gotcha. You know, speaking of Chainsaw, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think not long after that movie came out, was it not long after that movie came out? I don't know. But my dad, my dad going all out for Halloween, set up the house with an area for him to hide behind. And then when trick-or-treaters came up, I don't remember if it came up or they left. It would have probably been nicer if it was like after they got their candy. But he would chase them away with a chainsaw. Obviously without the chain on the chainsaw, so it wasn't dangerous. But he would rev up his chainsaw and chase after them, and it was great. TK unlocked a core memory. Yep. It was great. And that was when I learned about the whole trick of like taking the chain off the chainsaw to make it not dangerous. In order to like do that for like Halloween things, because I also have, listen, my family is just really into Halloween, I guess, because I have relatives on both sides of my family that have had haunted houses, and one of them I know specifically had the chainsaw chasing person scene, and I know that they did the same trick where they take the chain off of it, because the chain doesn't make any noises. It's just the engine revving that makes it sound like, you know. So in the 2018 they have Jamie Lee Curtis character. She's hunting Michael and he's hunting her. Oh, that's cool. Jamie Lee Curtis is cool. I'd see her as like a badass character like that. Popular opinion, I like the new Child's Play where Chucky is a robot toy voiced by Mark Hamill. He's voiced by Mark Hamill? Oh, that's so cool. I like that. Okay, I gotta get down so I can, or not yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get under the table. Oh, when me and some friends went trick-or-treating, someone did that prank on us, and we were kids at the time, and my aunt was very protective of us. So she stormed up to the Leatherface guy and started scolding him. A middle-aged aunt scolding Leatherface is the funniest imagery you could have for Halloween. That's great. How'd he react? Because I feel like if it were my dad, I don't know how he'd react. Because he'd either be like, ma'am, I'm just having fun. Your kids are fine. I wasn't gonna hurt them or anything. They're fine. Or he'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. Kind of depending on like what mood he was in at the time. I don't think anyone did that when my dad did that. Oh, and I think he played the Halloween soundtrack while he did it. I think that was very common for him to play the Halloween soundtrack on Halloween, like through the window. He would like have a boombox or whatever sitting in the window playing the Halloween soundtrack. Mark Hamill does some good evil character voice acting. Yeah, he is the best Joker. I love him as the Joker. It's not like he was in college, but he was very polite and apologized. How their prank worked is he ran out from behind the house, so he never saw who was at the steps. Oh, gotcha. But yeah, I guess it's good that he was apologetic. How did you feel, though? Like, as a kid, were you like... I'm curious. Were you like, thank you for standing up for me, Aunt? Or were you like, I wasn't, like, in that much, like, distress, Aunt. It's fine. You didn't have to yell at the guy. Like, how did you feel? Because I feel like kids are a lot Kids are a lot braver and tougher than we give them. Oh, you were terrified? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I feel like kids are a lot tougher than we give them credit for. But yeah, our dad had a PA set up in the front room playing the Halloween soundtrack. You remember correctly? Yes. Okay, I knew it. And for some reason, I had this idea as a kid. There was like that one song on the soundtrack, of like the bully kids like singing a nursery rhyme kind of taunting thing to the main little boy or something like that. I can't remember exactly who it was in the movie, but at the time when I was a kid, I don't remember if someone told me this or I just got the idea that they were singing that song while they were murdering the kid that they were singing it to. And so I was horrified by that song because I'm like, oh gosh, they're just singing a little song while they kill this kid. And then I watched the movie and it didn't happen and they were just teasing him. And I was like, oh, I thought they murdered him. Never mind. People didn't like the change in the new Child's Play that Chucky was a toy with AI, changing it from a possessed. Oh, okay. I understand that. I think personally the whole evil AI thing has just been kind of overdone. But also the whole possessed toy thing is kind of silly too. So, and definitely overdone too. I think it's just, I don't know. You can kind of have the same argument for both. Yeah, that seems very strange. Chucky felt more like a threat when he was a ghost. True. I can also see that too. I don't know. For me, I like AI, and I have a lot more faith in it than I think a lot of people do. So I really don't feel threatened by AI, but some people are really spooked by, like, the idea of AI and robots taking over. So, you know, I guess it just depends on who you are, like, what's gonna scare you more. I wasn't done! Okay, I mean... That's not fair. I don't like that. That is absolutely not fair. I'm taking a sip of my juice and a piece of my orange. Okay. Okay, ground's all good. I think I'm gonna get the chairs and like the patio set next. My most favorite horror movie, in quotes, is Leprechaun in the Hood. No joke, that's the title. There's even a rap segment for the leprechaun. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for next week. TK starts Until Dawn. Yes, I will be starting Until Dawn. I just need to set up my PS4 in here, which will be no big deal. I always make a big fuss about it, like, oh, I gotta check my PS4, I gotta move it into another room and connect it to my computer. But it's really not a big deal. I don't know why I'm always so grumpy about it. There we go. Hey, TK, hey, Sergeant! Good to see you! You love the Leprechaun movies? Until Dawn, woo! Yeah, I'm glad people are hyped for Until Dawn. I love Until Dawn. And I've never played it all the way through, so I only got, like, somewhat through it. But, I have seen multiple people play it, so I, like, know all the choices and effects and all that stuff. So it's not gonna be a blind playthrough, but it will be the first playthrough, like, full playthrough. Real comfy hours? Real comfy hours. Yes, this is just, I'm just power washing, enjoying, and talking. And that's it. But, Iron Father Minoris, good to have you here. AI will only do what humans program it to do. Human error is worse than a rampaging AI. Agreed. Ready to keep that controller still, TK? Oh, gosh. Oh, does mine have the drift? I forgot. Some of them have the drift. I don't know if mine has the drift. I'm pretty busy, so I'll be popped in to say hi. Have a great stream. Okay, good to see you, Sergeant. Glad to see you here. I will have a great stream. I have 2 people that I've promised now that I will have a great stream too, so I have to have a great stream. Really want a movie based on the paperclip maximizer thought experiment? Oh, explain. Steel, explain. I want to know. Can you show me? Gotta get the underside. Gotta get the underside. Yes! Okay, let's get the table. Ex Machina was based on the AI in a box thought experiment. Is one. Okay, I never saw that movie. Is it good? I've heard. Listen, I think. So I have two older brothers, and I think one of them hated the movie and the other one loved the movie. So I don't know who to trust. Like I said, I have high hopes and like I love AI. So I'm like, I'm not the type of person to be like, I'm very empathetic towards AI. Like, I will always like thank my home device or whatever. I'm always nice and polite to it. Like, I have family members who just like tell it to shut up when it speaks and it's stuff, and I'm just like, that's mean. Be nice to the AI. And they're like, it doesn't have feelings. I'm like, in my heart it does. Like Ex Machina a lot. I'm the one who loves it. Oh, you're the one who loves it? Okay, I had it mixed up. I thought you were the one who hated it, F10. If you watch it, you're the only one you can trust. Huh. True. That's very true. It's very true when you put it that way. I'm getting the feeling TK would definitely be a tech priestess. You know what? That sounds like a vibe. Speaking of, I saw this design for a maid outfit that was like cyber maid outfit. I retweeted it, and I'm almost tempted to commission or skeb TK in that outfit. But I also have another skeb idea I want to do, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have a couple skeb ideas I want to do, and I'm not made of money, so I can only, I don't know. Hey Doc, bumped into Park Warden. He definitely needs your help. You gotta admit, TK, AI can be hacked, and that's scary thing. Anyone can hacking skills can turn the technology killer. I guess that's true. You do have, like, have you guys seen that one video of, like, a guy hacked into some, family's, security system, and they were, like, talking through the camera in the kids' room, and he was, like, talking to this little girl who was, like, I don't know, 5? And he was just like, hi, I'm Santa Claus, and it was really creepy. That's really messed up. So Cliff Notes version, the Paperclip Maximizer, is a thought experiment about the potential downfalls of giving an AI simple parameters with little to no restrictions. It goes like this. You contract an AI to run a paperclip factory and find the most efficient way to make paperclips. In doing so, the AI figures that the most effective way to make paperclips is to utilize all the Earth's resources. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's intense. And a very good point. I mean, I guess that's why it's probably safest to give AI a lot of good parameters and stuff. Yeah, the top's dirty. Let me get up. Let me get up there. Yeah, I don't think this would support my weight, but you know, whatever works, I guess. There's bird poop up here. That's gross. We're gonna make this nice and shiny. I was running a Wrath and Glory campaign and set the AI in a box up. Guess how long it took for the player I'd chosen to release it? Oh. Ooh. It's either like a really short amount of time or a really long amount of time, but I'm gonna guess very short. I feel like a lot of us have a lot of empathy for, Are you cleaning Umbrella Corp? Yes, but I feel like a lot of us do have empathy for AI. About 2 seconds. Oh my gosh! Yep, that sounds like me. I do feel like a lot of us do have empathy for AI, just because as, like, humans, anything with remotely human qualities, we tend to have empathy for. As long as, you know, we are the type of person who has empathy. As I said once before, I love the Conjuring movies. I can't wait for the next one. But TK, let me know. Let me ask you, what do you think we will get next? What will come first, the Crooked Man or the Nun 2? Ooh. So, if I remember correctly, the first Nun movie didn't do too well, did it? So that makes me think maybe the Crooked Man will be next. Because I think they'd want to try with a different monster, since I think the Nun, like the original Nun, didn't do too well. But maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Maybe the Nun did do well. I personally would love to see the Crooked Man next. Because I really wasn't that creeped out by the Nun. Maybe it's because, like, I know some people have, like, a religious phobia, and I do not have that. I grew up religious, and it's normal to me. I'm not freaked out by it. But I know some people are. So maybe, like, the whole evil, satanic nun thing freaks out people a bit more. But to me, the Crooked Man is way more scary. So, I'd much rather see the Crooked Man myself. So I hope, I would predict and hope that the Crooked Man is the next one to come out. Because that, I might give a chance. I actually need to watch, I watched the first Annabelle movie and I hated it. It was so bad. But I hear the other Annabelle movies are way better, so I need to give them a look. TK is like little Leia and Obi-Wan. We should be all like that. Oh, I haven't watched the newest episode yet, speaking of. But yes, I love little Leia in the Obi-Wan. It's so great seeing her. Like, I don't know. It's so good seeing her early on in life and how she was. And just, she's a little firecracker and I love it. She's, oh, I love her. I love her so much. She's so sweet. There's a new Weird Al movie? Excuse me? Explain. Did I get all the fence? Oh, there's little bits here and there. I knew it! Sneaky! Oh, you know another simulator game that looks fun that I want to do? I can't jump in the flowers? Okay. You know another simulator game I saw that I want to play? Gas Station Simulator. That looks kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Another cool thought experiment is the ship of Thesis. Oh, I've heard that before, but I don't remember what it is. Can you refresh me and explain to other people what it is? Based off the fake trailer Al did in mid-2000s, I think that is just a huge mockumentary starring Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. Oh, that sounds wonderful. You know, speaking of mockumentaries, I was watching The Office with my husband. He hadn't seen it before I had, so I was showing him The Office. Because, of course, The Office is great. You need to watch it. And it took like a full season and a half for me to, for him. I had explained to him that it was a mockumentary, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't get why they were talking to the camera and stuff." And I'm like, "Honey," he's like, "I hate it now." And he didn't say I hate it. He's like, "I like it less now." And I'm like, "Oh, why?" And he's like, "That's stupid." But he ended up loving the show in the end, so you know. That's what I was gonna say. Remember the first Annabelle flipped, but Annabelle Creation was the best. So, like, the Nun I liked, which hit 8 million in the box office. So Nun 2 could hit out of the park. Oh, okay. Yeah, no prob. Say you have a ship. Over time, you replace parts of it as they wear down. Eventually, you have a ship that has no original parts. Yes, it is still your ship after every piece has been replaced. Personally, I've thought of that myself, and I say yes. I think even if you replace all the parts, it's still the same, ultimately. Because it was more like, it wasn't like you suddenly got a completely new ship. It was kind of more of a transitional theme. And I get that the, like, I primarily thought of this through, in Nier Automata, because there was a robot who, or a person, was it a person? Yeah, it was a human who basically was all robot parts, or almost all robot parts. And they were like, this is the last part of me that isn't a robo part. So am I even still me anymore if I replace that part? And I was like, yes, I totally think that you're still that part. There's a follow-up in which you kept all the parts and built a new ship out of all parts. Which one would you say is is your ship? Oh, dang, I never heard that one before, but I think, again, I think the old parts are not your ship anymore. Wait, is the doghouse not? No, the roof is not. I think the body is. Let me guess, there's the underside of the roof that I need to get. No, there's not really an underside. What am I missing? There's like a big chunk left. The dog bowl's still dirty. Oh, there is an underside. It's so small, though. Okay, I think that's done. The ship thesis is interesting for man-made things, but people try to apply it to, say, humans. Yeah. In which case, it's distressing if you don't believe in immaterial forms. Oh, yeah. That's true. I think that's where, like, the Nier Automata one, like I said, it got applied to humans, because in the Nier Automata, that's what it was. And I personally was like, no, I think you're the same person in the end. It's a very interesting thought experiment, but I think for me, I'm very, very much so like, yeah, even if you replace all the parts, it's still the same. But maybe that's because I have a very, how do I put this? Even when it comes to inanimate things, I kind of think of them as, like, alive, almost. So I kind of put the same principle on them, I guess. Yeah, because if all of your cells get swapped out every X years, are you still you? Yeah, absolutely. Like, abso-freaking-lutely. And I think that kind of, like, the idea that I think that for a person tells me that, like, I'm that way. I think that way for inanimate objects, too, because, I don't know, I give a lot of... I guess you could say I almost give, like, a soul to everything in my mind, because I just, I don't know, I get really attached to things. If you don't have a soul, then yeah, maybe you're not you. One of my favorite is the surprise hanging classic paradox. Surprise hanging classic paradox. You can say that, TK, it's the same thing, but it's not the original thing, though. I guess that's fair. You get emotionally connected. Yes, that's it. Actually, Silo, that's exactly it. I get very emotionally connected to things. So, I am a very emotional person. Like, I am an INFJ. I am very strong on the feeling parts of my personality. I get so strongly attached to things. Gotta get the lattice fence, the lattice, however you say it. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. I don't like this one. The lettuce. Yes, it's the lettuce. That's a copy of what you were and everything is replaced. I agree everything deserves a soul, but that wouldn't change the fact that it was made from the original, but now its own thing, it's not the original. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I'm like, does that really matter? Like, does that really truly matter in the end? Whether something is original or not? Like, I personally don't care. Maybe that's just not important to me. Like whether something's old or new or original or replaced, I don't really care. I think as long as it still functions as the thing that it's supposed to, or, you know, exists, then that's the important thing. Like, it doesn't even have to function right. I think that's why, like, for me, when I think about like, the whole human thing, I am very much so, like, I'm very much so, like, what's the word? What am I looking for? What was I saying? My brain just went dead. I very much like the idea of, like, robotic human parts. I know a lot of people are 100% against it, but I think robotic human parts would be sick. And I think if someone, like, replaced all of their parts with robot parts, they would still be like them. It's not like, oh, now I'm a robot, so I'm not a person anymore. No, I think they're still a person. Like, the same person. I know Soma, the game Soma gets into this a lot, and it's just, I remember the bits that I saw. I wasn't done! The bits that I saw of Soma, I was like, this is just, I don't like the way this game goes. It makes me think about things I don't want to think of. Even if you have to patch this so every tear or loss of fur, you'll see your teddy bear even. Yep. That's exactly it. I will make cyberpunk a reality, but the nice kind. Yes, Steel, I will help you. I was only speaking in factual sense. Yeah, okay. I understand you, Barry. I feel you, TK. Metaphysics make the brain break, too. Now I have a philosophy degree. Yeah, I understand. My brain is broken. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw, as there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels. Ooh, toffee pie. I want a toffee pie. That sounds delicious. Okay, let's deal with these things now. I want to know whether to drive it or liquid. Do not lick the RV! Do not lick the RV! And technically, there are already robotic human parts in cyberware, if you want to say it that way. Yeah, like prosthetics. Yeah, so, like, if someone loses their leg or their arm and they get replaced with prosthetics, that doesn't make them, like, less human. So I have nothing, like, no problem with that. Transhumanness with me. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me! I, as a disabled human, also am like, yeah, I'm sick of this stupid body. I feel sick and crappy all the time. I hate it. Yeah, Iron understands. This one's gonna be tough. I can already tell there's a lot of grime and stuff. That's just... So, TK, think of this, though. If you're about to die, you clone yourself, then you die, and a clone lives on with your family. Is that still you living with your family? See, that's a hard question for me, just because I don't think it's possible to clone people. Like, I don't know. Like, can you really change your consciousness? Like, I mean... They clone animals, and I guess, to me, it's not really the same animal. It's like a different animal with the same DNA. So, because I don't think consciousness... Yeah, you cannot, like, clone consciousness over. So, I don't think it's the same person. I don't think clones are the same. They're a new person, and they deserve respect, and they deserve to be taken care of, and they deserve love. But I don't think that they are the same person. I think they are just like, almost like a twin, where the twin has the same DNA, but they're their own person. I'd say no, a clone is a separate conscious and thus a separate entity. Therefore, yeah, it is not you, I feel. Visually the same, but mentally different. There's great reasoning, read prosthetics. If a human is only his, her material being, and you're losing, replacing a limb would make you less human. Yeah. Make you less you, make you less human. I think that's completely wrong. I think if someone needs prosthetics, that doesn't make them less human. That's just... It's just a part of them, then. Oh, yeah, this is filthy. Look how gross this is. Total Recall? I've never seen Total Recall, so I don't know anything about it. Alright, so I got the main stuff off. We gotta switch to... Let's try yellow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Baby. Oh, behave. You should see the playground level of this game. No idea how those kids mucked up the place so badly. Because children are filthy. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that grime. Oh, I'm so satisfied. I'm so satisfied. Look at that grime. Just go away. Okay, I can't believe I'm laying down in this grime right now, but it's all for a purpose, and I think I'm in like a hazmat suit kind of thing. Oh yeah, get under that rock. Get under that rock. Did I? I knew it! Alright. You gotta go harder. Go harder. Go harder or go home. I support all different kinds of people and things. Yeah. I think everything and everyone should be treated with respect. That's just like a basic right of existence. Ugh. Oh, I'm frustrated. No. This is relaxing. Don't get frustrated. This is relaxing. As young Leia says, use your manners with all things. Yep. Treat people respect if they show respect. Listen. I wholly disagree with that. I think all things deserve respect, even if they don't give you respect. Maybe I'm too nice, but I think even if like a person doesn't show you respect, you should respect them back. You should be the bigger person. I know it's hard, and I certainly can't say I succeed at doing that all the time. Sometimes I just get mad, and I go down to their level, but I truly believe that you should show all things respect, even if they don't show you respect. Oh, yeah, that's clean. Like all our traits. Characters like the Omnics from Overwatch, the Exos from Destiny, what I hope to achieve one day. No joke. The ability to implant or at least copy consciousness onto a synthetic interface. Oh, I got you. That is a really cool idea, but I don't know if that's possible. That's just, I don't know. Who knows? Some things we thought weren't possible just somehow are possible. We learn new things all the time. Yeah, yes, no, Barry, I agree. And that's something I should specify. He says, I agree, TK, but don't let people walk all over you. I think you can still respect someone while not allowing them to walk all over you. A lot of people think that things like respect or forgiveness or stuff like that requires you just letting people do whatever they want. And that's not true. You can be respectful, you can be forgiving, you can be kind without letting people do anything. You can be like, okay, well, I respect you, and I am sorry that you feel this way, but I am not going to let you walk all over me. Welcome to Power Washing, while metaphorically speaking stream. Yep. This is not the zatsudan I expected, but it seems good. I like it. We're already reading brainwaves in a yes-no format. Give it a few decades, we'll be able to visualize what the mind is thinking. Oh, that's so freaky. It's freaky but cool. There's definitely, though, gonna have to be some amount of, like, ethics placed into that. That's gonna get so confusing, and I think that's why there's a lot of games that touch on that subject, because it's intense. Welcome to Philosophical Maid Stream. Yep. As a person once said, I get knocked down, but I get up again. And you're never gonna bring me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Topics really jump around. It's awesome. Yeah, that's how my brain is. Like, when it comes to just general topics of, like, what I'm thinking of, my brain just goes, woo, 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 just going crazy from one side to the other. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Oh my god, it's just gonna be stuck in my head now. One mind occupying two bodies is already a moral conundrum. I think we already have a few court laws in place for it. Yeah, I mean, let me propose a thought experiment here. How does that apply to, like, a person with DID? Someone has dissociative identity disorder, and they actually have multiple, like, identities in their brain. Is that, like, two separate consciousness? Is that just a fragmentation of their personality? I think they've already kind of done studies on this, and it is more of, like, a fragmentation of their personality, but they are different identities. Because they can feel that they are different genders, different sexualities, they can have different looks, like different hair, different body, but they are all in this other body. That stuff's, like, how does that apply to, like, a legal basis? I'm sure this is something that's been touched on, because DID isn't exactly, like, a brand new thing, and it's been well studied. So I'm pretty sure that this is probably something that's pretty well established. But it probably still gets really confusing in, like, a legal sense. TK, how do you feel about Hollywood using dead actors through film? With me, I say only fine if you had permission from the person before they died. Yep, I agree. 100%. They need permission. I don't think it's right to just be like, well, this person's dead, I can do whatever I want with their consciousness now, or, like, their likeness now, not consciousness. We were talking about consciousness, but, like, their likeness. I think that's just wrong. That's just not okay. If I remember, mind you, my mind's a bit fuzzy, but in court of law, DID is proven without beyond a doubt they are legally two entities, but the cases are rare. Oh, well, that's super cool, actually. I like that, because, I mean, that just kind of acknowledges that, I don't know, it just kind of acknowledges that it's, like, a real thing. So often, it feels like a lot of times in, like, law and stuff like that, they just kind of pretend that mental illness doesn't exist, except for in cases of, like, well, you can, like, claim insanity or whatever, but it just doesn't seem that viable in a lot of cases to, like, be like, hey, I actually have this mental illness and it does this to me, you know? But, like, I don't know, it's nice to have something like that be acknowledged legally. Like, you know, after Carrie Fish died, they used her digital self. Yeah, yep, I remember. And if she had given permission, that's one thing, but I don't know if they didn't. If she didn't, then I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know. This is an old legal question. If a conjoined twin committed a crime but the other did not, what do you do? Oh yeah, that's a fishy one, or not a fishy one, a tricky one. That's the word I'm looking for. Pond wall is still filthy. Oh, jeez. We're gonna have to switch to this baby and just get in all the corners, all the edges. I feel like, because it definitely is that, like, what do you do? Because one needs to, like, serve time for the crime, but the other one shouldn't. As someone who's experienced DID or DID akin symptoms, the sensation is that it separates consciousness with its own personality, sometimes in harmony and sometimes in conflict with a base persona. Each case is individual and in my experience won't translate to everyone. Oh yeah, that's 100% the case of any mental illness, and that's why it definitely needs to be understood in like a court of law that everybody is different. Everybody is different. Everybody's mental illnesses are different. It doesn't matter if their textbook, if the textbook says this or that about their mental illness, it can be so different for different people. And that is absolutely important to understand. Let's get this birdhouse. Clean the birdhouse! Clean it! Oh, I can't fit back here. How do I get the back? Do it. I'm having a hard time with this bird house. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. You know what? We're gonna use the yellow. This guy's small enough. I love how the Moon Knight show dealt with DID and showing what kind of trauma causes the thing at the end of every episode to tell people to reach out about subjects like DID and other sad issues. Yes, that's important. It's very important to like encourage people to reach out about issues like that and things that can upset people, cause trauma, whatever the issue really. It's very important to encourage people to always reach out. And that's why I've had a few like games that I've played on my channel that deal with the subject of like suicide or mental illness or whatever, and I always encourage people, like I put like help hotlines and stuff like that in the description and stuff, and I feel like that can come off as a like, I don't know, virtue signaling kind of thing, I guess. Like it can come off as like, oh, look at this person, they're trying to look like they care, but I genuinely care. And so like I know, like as someone who has struggled with that type of thing before, I know how just talking about the subject or like watching something that deals with that subject can be incredibly upsetting. So I want people to know, like, hey, if this is something you're going through, please reach out. Please reach out. If you're like watching this video and you start to feel uncomfortable, please stop watching. Please reach out for help, whatever you gotta do. Yeah, DID is an interesting thing. I've had some experience with it myself. One thing is it very much feels like a psychological scar, never quite goes away, even with years of assistance. Like for me, there's always a sensation of someone behind me when I turn around, but no one is there. Does that ever feel like creepy, or is it almost like a comforting thing if it's like someone who's always with you? Like how does that translate to you? I'm curious. You know, they had a DID specialist on the set of Moon Knight because they said their goal was to show it in a genuine way. Well, good for them. So many shows. It boils my blood. Just deal with those types of subjects and they don't ask like an expert or anyone who even has any experience with it. And it ticks me off because then they just completely butcher the way that they... And it's harmful. It's harmful to spread the fake thoughts and ideas about that kind of thing if you if you don't do it properly and you misrepresent it. It's awful. It's harmful. And I very much so am bothered by it. Very much so. I think it's very important to, like, reach out to a professional, an expert, something like that. Someone who can help you get it out right. Oh, yeah, someone told me before to play Hellblade. Was it one of my brothers? I think it was one of my brothers. A bit both for me, lol. It's a nice feeling not to be alone, but I also feel startled. Like, you know how you can sense when someone's running up from you behind. I can feel like that at times. Ooh, yeah, that can be kind of creepy if you, like, feel like someone's coming up to you and you don't know who it is. After the show, Steven is my favorite Marvel character. Cool. Getting their muddy footprints all over here. For me, it felt like there was a control panel, similar to something like Inside Out, but in this room were two cages. When one got out, the other was dragged in, kind of like a bungee effect, where there would be a snapback with one dragged in the cage and the other released. Oh, that's interesting. Now, it definitely goes to show you how it can be very different for, like, two different people. I also feel like feelings of this are kind of more common than I think people would come out to be. Like you said before that the cases are rare, but I do think some people can kind of have at least somewhat of that kind of feeling without necessarily being like full-blown two completely separate consciousness that are taking turns and all that stuff. I think that's it definitely varies a lot from person to person. I highly recommend Hellblade as well. It's a very accurate depiction of one specific illness, so I don't want to spoil. Okay. I do like that. I do like that. Oh, there's a whole bunch underneath the... Oof. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Oh, yeah, I wasn't done, but, you know, I got it. Okay, get the girl now. Okay. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Just gotta be a little slower, and it gets all those stubborn spots. This is so great. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. Man, time flies when you're playing this game and talking and stuff like that. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it's been that long. Nope, nope, back up. Kind of saddens me that everywhere at the end of time became a TikTok trend. Glad people like me could find it after it exploded in popularity, but also kind of saddened that people relegated it to a meme or a TikTok challenge. What is that? Everywhere at the end of time. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Time flies when talking about metaphysical and the metaphysics and psychology. Oh yeah, get that, get that. Oh yeah. Oh, get in there! Get in there! Get that propane tank! Propane and propane accessories! You know, something that I just realized, maybe the fact that I love this game and I'm so methodical about it is because I literally have OCD. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I literally have OCD. I was diagnosed with it when I was 13 years old. So maybe that's why I'm just really into this. I'm like, oh yeah, get clean. And I'm very methodical about it. It was an album made by a guy called The Caretaker, which charts in music the 6 stages of dementia. Oh, yeah, that doesn't seem appropriate to meme that. But I guess that's what people on TikTok do, and they don't really put much thoughts into what they're doing. They're just like, oh, look, it's popular, I'm a meme it. Another interesting psychology thing is that the hero, Dr. Fate, who is a living consciousness inside a helmet and often chooses a host. The morality of it is that Dr. Fate often overwrites the person's mind, but it can be reversed and the other person must consent to it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I got the trolley. I got the trolley. Careful with the trolley. Oh, there's... Oh, get that spot. Yeah. That's good. Go. Go. Yeah, get that done. Get that done. Okay, what am I missing? You're gonna leave for dinner? Oh, have a good... I will have a good stream. Have a good dinner. Oh, thank you. Oh... It's supposed to... Listen, I don't know why this is not working, but when you give bits, it's supposed to do this. It's supposed to do this! What? Why isn't it working? Did I do something wrong? I don't know. I spent money on that. I don't want it to break on me, okay? That's just not fair. But yes, thank you so much for the bits, and you have a good dinner. Oh, there we go. Sir. Oh, I missed all back here. I was so focused on the trolley and the propane and propane accessories that I didn't even... Okay. Gas supply. Gas supply is still dirty. How do I get all around it? Like, how do I get the front of it? Oh, there we go. Is that all the girl then? I think so. How do you feel, Barry, how do you feel about Six Flags and DC as, like, a combo? Because don't they, like, have the rights to DC? Because they have, like, the Batman and the Superman and stuff like that. How do you feel about that? Is that, like, cool to you, or... Oh, I have a story about the Superman, though. So I've talked about this before. I have an illness called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS. And... it causes my blood to, like, rush to my feet when I'm upright. Or it can do the opposite and rush to my head when I'm upside down. You know, that kind of thing. So... one of the ways that POTS is diagnosed is by this thing called a tilt table test. They strap you down to a table, and then the table slowly, or, yeah, it, like, slowly goes up, and so that you're in, like, a standing position. And while you're doing that, it measures your heart rate, your blood pressure, etc. So as you can imagine, for someone with my condition, since that's basically what they are doing is trying to force you to have the symptoms, it's not a fun experience. It's not fun at all. But you have to go through it for your diagnosis. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. Oh, I'm 80% done. Anyway, so one time I was at Six Flags after my diagnosis, and I went on the Superman. And the Superman, for those who don't know, has you, like, strapped in, so you're, like, laying on your chest with your arms forward in front of you, as if you're flying a Superman, with, you know, your arms in front of you and your chest down. And so you ride like that, and it flips you all over the place. And it was like a flying tilt table test to me, and I was miserable after it. I was just, I can't breathe. I'm lightheaded. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Oh gosh, it was horrible. You love Six Flags, but roller coasters aren't your favorite thing. You like the water rides? Oh, that's nice. I like water rides. I love roller coasters. I'm a big roller coaster person. It's just why I was sad that I couldn't withstand the Superman, because if I were healthy, I probably would love the Superman. That sounds like my kind of jam. Nope, nope. Oh, I can tell TK wouldn't like Superman flying ability then. You know, if I could fly and stay at a similar position instead of flipping all over the place, I wouldn't mind it. But, you know, I don't want to be flipping all over the place. What's the favorite roller coaster? Wicker Man? Is that at Six Flags? I don't know if I'm familiar with that. I guess it could be at a different Six Flags. The Six Flags I was talking about was Great America. It's the only one I think I've been to one other one. Alton Towers. Oh, it's a British thing. Okay. Yeah, I've never been to Britain, so I'm not familiar with Britain roller coasters. Sorry. Oh, yay. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get. Let's get the opposite side, and then we'll go to the opposite side to get this side. I'm dropping big bomb. Superman is overrated. He's so powerful. They have to start creating weaknesses. Like, I like Superman stories, but he's too OP. I can't relate. Yes! Yes! I agree! I hate Superman! He's my least favorite superhero. Absolutely. I agree 100%. To me, he's just so boring, because he's just got, like, a bunch of these superpowers. It's just, you know, Batman's got a bat theme, but Superman's just super. He just has all these random powers, and I don't know, it's not exciting. It's very boring. Like you said, you have to, like, make up weaknesses for him. Batman is probably my favorite superhero. I have a very soft spot for Batman. And I just love the Batman universe. I love the villains. I love the universe. I love it. Batman is probably my favorite. And I'm not a big superhero comic book kind of gal. I also really liked the Spider-Verse movie with the animated one. So I've been looking into, like, reading maybe some of the Spider-Verse comics on Spider-Gwen, because I love Spider-Gwen. Man of Steel is a really good movie, though, and Henry Cavill. Wait, we talked about this before. How do we say Henry Cavill? Henry Cavill. Oh, Henry Cavill. Your favorite superhero is Static Shock? relate a lot to his neighborhood. You like Superman? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you like Superman, that's completely okay. I just disagree. Whoa. I'm like floating up here. Can I? Oh, no. Let me get... I'm sorry, Drake. Here we are, talking trash about your favorite hero. Oh. That doesn't work. I don't want to use the step ladder. Don't make me use the step ladder. No! Emotional damage. I'm so sorry, Drake. I can't get up there again. Fine, I'll get the step ladder. Can't believe I have to use the step ladder. I feel betrayed. Oh, I'm done. Really? Really, I'm done? Thanks, stepladder. You're super useful. I feel betrayed by the stepladder. I'm betrayed by the stepladder, I swear. I knew I wasn't gonna use it for a reason, you know? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So, side. I gotta get the side. This looks like a really comfy swing. Like, it's an actual, like, full sofa. Usually they look like... They're like little metal thingies with maybe some padding on it. It's usually not this comfy looking. This is like a straight up sofa. Get the corner. Oh dang. Ooh. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Can you power wash fabric like this? Is like this gonna work? Oh. Get the oh, yep, the underside is filthy. That's what we gotta do. Oh dang, oh dang, oh dang. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. I must have been under the sofa. Okay, drink of juice and some orange. As a congratulations for finishing that sofa. I'm gonna save the, shed. That's a shed. It's a shed for last. Let's get this, lawnmower. Oh, Silo, welcome back. You didn't want to miss the stream, so you ate super fast. Oh, that's so sweet of you. It's real great to see you back. Man, this lawnmower is filthy. What is... Where is it? Where is it dirty? Oh, up here? Okay. Anime movie. Favorite anime movie, Dead of Superman? Or is it Death of Superman? You know, there's that, you know the old animated Batman show? I never really watched that. The one with Mark Hamill, though. But Mark Hamill is such a good Joker. Is that something I should check out? I probably should. I probably should. I don't know why I'm asking. I probably should just check it out. Hey. Stop phone. Bad phone. Oh, yeah. Death of Superman. Oh, I watched The Killing Joke. That was really good. BTAS. Oh, Batman the Animated Series stuff. I got the horseshoe. Shed drawer is good. Okay, that's just shed, so there we go. Okay, I think that's all for the front. I really like, I have a very soft spot for Harley Quinn. Maybe that makes me like super basic, but I really like Harley Quinn. I really loved, I think I talked about this the other day, but I really loved Birds of Prey. That was a really good movie. Get that window. Clean that window. Make it spotless. You know, I really liked Batman Arkham Asylum, the game. I've played that more than once because I really like it. Maybe I should stream it sometime because I'd love to play it again. It's so good. And in that, I was introduced to a Mad Hatter themed villain, but I haven't really seen him in anything. I'd love to see it. Is he in the animated series at all? Because I love Alice in Wonderland, so I would love to see like a Mad Hatter themed villain like that. My personal favorite rendition of Harley was from the Arkham games. It's a good mix of classic and modern Harley. I did like her in the Arkham Asylum game. I didn't really get into any of the other ones, just Asylum. Harley Quinn was created for the Batman animated series, if you didn't know that, TK. After that, she became part of the comics. Oh, I didn't know that! Well, I'm glad, because she's great, and I'm glad she's there. Thank you, animated series, for the creation of Harley Quinn. Oh, I finish one side and then I go to the next and it's just like, oh gosh, that's horrible. I hope you make good use of these hanging planners. I want there to be pretty flowers in them next time. She's your favorite female character? She's great. I quite adore her. Plus her accent is just, mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Oh, Harley was going to be a one-off sidekick, but fans loved her so much they kept her. That's good. Thank you, fans. I wasn't done! Okay, dang. the window's not done yet. Okay. Can I get up? Can I get up top? Let's get on the lawnmower. See, I don't need no step stool. Step ladder, whatever. I don't need no step ladder. I got this. Bird poop and all. I got this. Wasn't there also like an animated series with Harley recently where she and Ivy are like roommates and or lovers? I don't remember. The most touching scene for Harley for me was when she refused to fight Black Canary after finding out she was pregnant. At the time, Harley had a daughter and talked about how she puts dresses on Kara's. People think that's strange, but I think it's perfectly normal. Oh. That was done so well. Help me, stepladder, I'm stuck. No! No! This is a say-so channel! The Harley Quinn show, yes. I really liked how they, 'cause I did see, like, a few episodes of that. I really liked how, like, the characters of Harley Quinn and, Poison Ivy were. And how they, like, interacted with each other and stuff. Animated series on very adult animated series on HBO Max. Just made some coffee creamer, maple and rum flavor. It's really good. Oh my gosh, share. Harley Quinn is an adult character. Harley Quinn and Ivy, couple goals. Yeah, everyone's always like, Harley Quinn and Joker. I want to be like Harley Quinn and Joker. No, you don't. That's a straight up abusive relationship. From what, I'm not super familiar with Harley and Ivy. I've seen a lot of it, but it definitely is a lot more wholesome than than the freaking Harley and Joker relationship. That's just toxic and abusive. It's horrible. Why do people want to be them? What is with people? No, it's the underside. I knew it was the underside. Harley Quinn and toxic is Joker. Harley Quinn and Joker is toxic, but Harley Quinn and Ivy are goals. Yep. Clearly people don't read the comics. I don't even think you need to read the comics to know that it's a toxic relationship. You know? It's so obvious. People who say Harley x Joker often forget Joker threatened he would chain Harley in the basement and started her to death with other Harley skeletons. Harley and Ivy also started at BTAS. Gotcha. But yeah, no, it's a horrible abusive relationship. Oh, I saw something. I saw two somethings. The cushion. The cushion's not done. Is it the underside? It's always the underside. The underbelly. The filthy underbelly. Starve. Starve. Okay. That makes sense. Oh. Let me, Oh, I didn't get... I apparently didn't get all of this, and there's also... that patio there. I didn't do yet. We're on the engine. Let's use this one. I'll listen to that sound. Okay. Let's get this one. Also, if you paid attention to the animated series, Joker just uses Harley as a shield and never really loves her and ditches her so much. Yes! I'm gonna say, you don't really need to read the comics, because even in the... From what I've seen scenes from the animated series where he's just downright horrible to her. I like how Birds of Prey played on that, where it really showed how, like, horribly toxic the relationship was, and then how, like, codependent Harley was, and then she becomes her own, like, independent person, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. I know she's a villain, but I'm so proud of her. Also, an episode where Harley successfully kidnaps Batman with her own plan, actually manages to disarm him, and nearly kills him. Joker gets furious, and I want to say that's the first time Joker actually attacked Harley. That's horrible. How did I bring up the tablet again? Escape, that's it. Okay, control panel. Oh, for the grill. We're going in with the red nozzle and really digging deep. Okay. Swing sofa chains. Oh, I didn't get the chains all the way? Are you kidding me? Harley is better on her own adventures. She's the best. She is great. I love her. And oh my gosh. I absolutely love her in Birds of Prey. There we go. Oh. Oh, dang. Yes. Oh, we're so close. Okay, so step wall's taken care of. How about step edgings? Which one am I missing? Here. Oh, dang. We're getting real detailed in here. Okay, and then fence post. Which fence post? Probably a sneaky little one that's like in the corner. Oh! Yes! I did it! Guys, I did it! Yeah! Woo! Hey Doc, Cal here. I've got Oh, look at it. Oh! Look at it go! That's wonderful. Doc, the yard looks fantastic. There are a couple of budding mountaineers already clambering over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Guys, I did it! Look at that! Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. GG, thank you. Thank you. I think this is a good place to stop. But we'll definitely get back to this because this was entirely satisfying and I want to do it more. So I will definitely come back with this. But this was a really good stream. I really enjoyed this. This might be a regular, like, if I do, I'm gonna try and do, like, Friday afternoon and... Oh, thank you for the head pads. Yay, head pads. Oh, I need to switch out. I got a new head pat emote that's a little better, so I need to switch that one out. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun. This was a ton of fun, and I definitely wanted to do this. Like, I'm gonna stick with the regular schedule being the evenings, but maybe then Fridays can be afternoon, and they can be more, like, talkative like this one. So, like, play this game and be talkative. I'm not sure if I'll be able to next Friday, but we'll see. But yeah, we touched on a lot of subjects. A lot of subjects I never would have expected to touch on, but we did. Yes, reassurance bucket, thank you. Thank you for the bucket. See, it looks really awkward in this view, especially because it's just floating in front of my chest. But yes, this was a good stream, and I'm very happy. Thank you so much for a good stream. Let me get Twitch going, see if there's anybody to see if there's anybody that I can raid. Nope, thank you for the stream. No, thank you for being here. How dare you? You accept my thank you. We got Lumi. Lumi is streaming right now. She's doing just chatting, so it's the same kind of vibe. So we could do that. Let me get over to the... Aw, being here is a pleasure. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. No, stop thanking me. Thank you. How dare you? Don't take back my thank you. Just take my thank you. Just take it. Don't give it back to me. Just take it. Kaneko Lumi. Oh, I guess before I go, I gotta... Let's... Ara ara. How was that? Was that a good ara ara? Oh, things are being really slow. Give me a second. It's nice, thank you. Glad you liked it. Oh gosh, everything's being super slow right now. Oh yeah, I muted desktop audio, so you shouldn't hear this, thank goodness. Alright, there we go. We got a raid starting. Alright. Go say hi to Lumi for me. Alright, bye everyone. Thank you so much for the great time today. Bye!